we actually asked the folks who hopefully do know. So we spent a chunk of time talking to the senior chief privacy officers of several dozen companies, and then just about every leading company providing privacy technology, to start to understand where we all need this market to go and how has it been evolving. And as you saw, I think from the survey you did, there's different levels of maturity. So when I say how it's been evolving, there are people who are maybe still in phase one where they just need a tool to do X, and rather than build it because they don't have the resources or the time, or it's already been built, so let me go ahead and and scale a tool. But what we saw was really the development of a privacy stack, moving from I need a tool to do X to I need a platform that helps me with the complexity of risk management, which means a whole bunch of things related to data that nobody else is doing, and that my team has a say in driving or pressing or insisting. But we were starting to see also, I think, what I call a third stack. And again, this was among perhaps, sort of a bigger, more mature set of companies, but even there was a lot of differentiation. We saw an increasing number of companies saying, if I'm going to be relevant as the senior privacy executive, I can't simply be the person dealing with risk minutia. If I'm actually if my business is a data business, which every business seems to say it is, and if my business is deeply focused on better managing our data, having more utility from our data, learning more from our data, serving our customers, however, that company thinks about it, and I'm looking to be aligned in the senior executive suite as not just a kind of legal burden that you got to pay for and hopefully they, keep us from doing bad things, but rather we need data available to us to be used in the ways we want to use it. And the senior privacy executives increasingly were trying to see themselves, some more successfully than others, depending on how the companies have the roles set up, as people who are supporting a business outcome of supporting customization, supporting research, supporting a certain data ecosystem, supporting analytics, and being the enabler of access to that data by having all the tools that they needed to ensure the availability, to ensure the consents, to ensure risk was handled right. And not everybody was doing that successfully. The buyers of some of the technology, as I think Wirewheel knows, very often are increasingly CISOs and other people playing information governance roles. And there is some risk that many of us who come from sort of privacy land could be left behind as just sort of giving some legal advice and influencing and having some say, while the critical issue of can we use our data where we need it in the ways we want it, becomes a core responsibility of others, with us being trusted advisors. So